Hi guys, I am back today with a new video. Today I wanted to dive into my makeup bin and just pick some stuff out that I don't usually use, but I know that I love and that will work for me. And just try and kind of use up more of my makeup and toss stuff, get rid of stuff so that I can buy new stuff, fill up my makeup storage with new products, and test some stuff out. So this is what the purpose for this video is. I just wanted to kind of reconnect with my old favorites that I have in here. So anyways, if you want to see how to get this look, well, to get my base. I didn't do my eyes because eyes are just eyes. I just did my face makeup. So yeah, if you want to see how I got it, then just keep watching. Okay. So we're going to start off with obviously prepping the skin, which I don't know where I... Oh, okay. This is a really weird thing that I discovered, but I have really dry, cracked lips, as you can see. And I found online that using breastfeeding nipple cream will work. Because every other chapstick will like dry on my lips and it doesn't do anything. So this is another one that I'm opening. I already have one, but I guess it's not here with me. So it just comes in a little tube. I got the minis. I just ordered it off Amazon. It's just called HPA cream by Lenzinoa. Hi, it's calling me. Whoopsies. Okay. It's literally the thickest cream ever because it's for breastfeeding moms that have like really dry, cracked nipples. It's kind of embarrassing, but I'm serious, it works and it doesn't have like a smell or anything to it, so I love this stuff. Okay, so now moving on to the face. I'm gonna go in here. I'm on a little charging station. Everything's charging over here. I'm gonna go into my top drawer, which is all of my foundations and my primers. So I'm gonna go for a primer that I haven't used in a while that I know is still great. And in here, I see, ooh, I haven't used this in a long time. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Skin Liquid Lighting Fluid. So this is basically my primer. It's just a brightening serum that I'm just going to put all over my skin. I forgot how good this stuff is because I always used the BECCA, what is it? I don't think I have it with me. The BECCA Skin Brightening Perfector. It's like the same thing as this, but I forget how good this one is. It makes your skin look so glowy and beautiful. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to do some correcting because I do have some spots on me. So I have a scar right there I like to cover. I have another scar right there around my nose. Right now I'm just putting concealer on places where I know that I have issues. And I'm just blending that out using this sculpting brush by Real Techniques. You can get Real Techniques brushes at Ulta. I think they sell them at Target, Kohl's. They're really nice brushes. So now, oh, I didn't even tell you what I used for that. I used the Bareskin Bare Minerals concealer. I used to use this a lot. Then I moved on and found other things, but it's still so good. So for foundation today, foundation's usually the hardest thing for me to switch up because I just get so just stuck to one foundation that I just never want to switch up, and that's my Urban Decay All Nighter foundation that I love so dearly, but I'm going to switch it up. So this one's really dark, so maybe I'm gonna have to mix because I'm looking pretty darn dark right now, or not, I don't know. See, this is so hard. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna use the Fit Me, which is my favorite drugstore foundation by Maybelline. The Dewy Smooth for normal to dry skin, and this is in the shade Toffee. And so I get a really dark shade so that way I can mix my foundation that I love that's lighter and maybe doesn't work with my skin tone. So just put the darker one on my face, and I'm sorry that my lips probably look really nasty in this video because of the cream. It kind of clumps up. It's so gross, but I swear it works. And then along with that, I'm going to use my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Now, this foundation. This foundation I think is great if you use a little bit of it. Now, I do own the Marc Jacobs Remarkable foundation. Amazing foundation. Super full coverage. Only need a little bit of it. This one is supposed to be full coverage too, but this one, it cakes up on me like nobody's business. So if I use this foundation, I have to mix it with a different foundation so that way it's not all over my face, because then that's when it gets like super cakey. And so to blend that out, I'm going to use, sorry, I'm not really using new brushes very much today. Sorry about that, but gotta love the brushes. This is the Tarte, I don't even know what it's called, but it's just a big buffer brush that I love using for my foundation. Oh, it feels so good. I love that way that foundation feels. Both of them, actually. They feel really good on the skin. Okay. So now that you've got a base layer down, we're going to move on to concealing. And lately I've been doing a lot of cream contouring, so we're going to do that as well. With my concealer, I'm going to be using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. No, I am not. I'm going to be using my Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I adore this concealer so much, and I always forget about it because new things come out and stuff gets away from me. So basically I just squeeze that on the back of my hand and then take like a foundation brush like this and put it in my normal conceal spots. I don't blend it out with this brush, I just kind of place it where I want it with this brush. And then I'll go in and blend it out with a different brush. I'm going to go in and blend that out with a Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques. This is a really nice concealer blending brush, in my opinion. I don't even know if this is what it's used for, but this is what I like to use it for. So I just go in and blend out that concealer. Now I look really washed out. I know, but we'll fix it. So I'm gonna let this concealer kind of sit on my skin a little bit and do its thing while I cream contour. Now, this is my favorite cream contour stick. It's the Clinique Chubby Stick Sculpting Contour. And I haven't used this in so long, and it's so great. This is, I'm pretty sure it only comes in one shade. The stick does, I'm pretty sure, because there's no name on it. Right? Oh, no. 01 Curvy Contour. But I do think there's only one shade. So anyway, I'm just going to put this in the normal contouring areas of the face. And if you haven't tried cream contouring, I would highly, highly suggest it, because sometimes this just looks like unbelievable on your face. I don't know why I don't do it more often. Get rid of that double chin, because I know I have one, and I know you guys know I have one from my videos. So then I'm going to blend that out. I'm using a lot of Real Techniques brushes today. Sorry, I'm back home and I moved back my stuff for winter break, so I have like all of my brushes here, and I'm just kind of picking up the good ones. This is a Real Techniques stippling brush. And you just want to stipple that and blend that into the skin. Okay. Now that you look contoured, we're going to set the under eyes. Now, with setting powders under my eyes, it's really hard for me to switch up what I do from my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, because that's my baby. My baby. So, I'm going to try and switch it up and use the RCMA No Color Powder. A lot of big makeup people use this. I know Jaclyn Hill swears by it. So it's obviously super messy. I hate the packaging of this stuff. They need to figure it out. But I just dumped some into the cap. And then I'm actually going to go in with this angled brush again. And just touch it in there. Pick up some product. And pat it underneath the eyes. Now today I'm not going to bake either. I'm just going to kind of press it into the skin. I don't know why I don't want to bake with this stuff, but I just don't. So I'm just going to tap. Also going to put this on my chin, above my lip, on my nose, and on my forehead. Hopefully try and hide some of those wrinkles I'm getting. Okay, so now that we've set the under eyes, we want to set the whole face and the contour. Sorry, my drawers are kind of noisy. So to set the entire face, I'm going to go in with this Pro Longwear pressed powder from MAC in the shade Medium Tan. And I'm going to pick this up with a Morphe M527 brush. Swirl it in there. And just dust this all over. Then we can move straight on into contour. So for contouring, I'm not going to use my shade Light palette because I always use that. So I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Contour Kit, which is also a great one. And I'm going to be using this Sonia Kashuk angled brush right here. You can find this at Target. These are kind of expensive, but you do you. So I'm going to kind of mix all three of these together. And just kind of pounce it on my face. Oh, and then for my nose, I use a separate brush. Not that one. Where are you? Oh, this one. This is the Morphe E22 brush. It's like a blending brush, but it's tapered, so it's got a little bit of a point, which is more precision for my nose. And I just go right where I'd kind of want it to be if I got a nose job. And kind of go in here, make it look more natural. And then I just kind of tap this on there to blend it out a little bit. Sorry, it's really hard because I don't have a viewfinder behind my camera. Filming is tough, you guys. But I love doing it. I'm going to go back into Give Me Sun by MAC and my Bare Minerals brush and just swirl it in there. Blend that out. Then moving on to blush, one of my favorites from BECCA. It's called Songbird. And I'm just going to take an Eco Tools brush here and pounce that onto my cheeks. My nose and my chin. And last but not least is my highlight. And I'm going to go in with my Glow Kit and pick up Dripping in Gold. Oh yeah. Yay! So that's it for the foundation, blush, basically the face makeup that I do with some products that I have loved and haven't used in a while. So I'm going to go finish up the rest of my makeup and I'll be back with you. So I just got back from finishing the rest of my makeup, and today I did more of a pink eye look with some glitter on it. Basically what I did is I took just a bunch of my blushes and kind of worked them into the crease. I put a pink layer down on my lid and then I put glitter on top of it. I did not a wing but gel liner on the top of my eye, and then I put on mascara and I did eyeliner in my waterline, and then I put on some fun lashes, and now it's time for lips. So since I have such a pink look going on, I'm gonna do a pretty pink liner. This is where it gets kind of tricky. Should I do Bound? No. Lipsticks are the hardest thing for me to pick from because I just have so much. Ooh, this one would be pretty. Let's try this one. This one is a Smashbox Be Legendary lipstick in the shade Primrose. And they're not matte. Ooh, that's really pretty. I like how that complements my eyes. Except I need like a lighter one in the center. Maybe more of a nude. Like this one. And this is Naked Dolly by Too Faced. Is that nude enough? I don't know. Looks pretty nude on camera, but in person I think I need a little bit more nude, and that's where my favorite nude lipstick is MAC Creme de Nude comes into play. Ooh, me like it. Me like it a lot. Do that. Well, this is the final results. If you guys like the eyes and want me to do a video on that, please let me know. For watching, and hopefully I'll get a few new videos up for you soon. Alright, bye guys.